Alright, I am back. I don't want to get a makeover from this lady. She will make me look terrible. I can tell. Alright, let's go for it. Hey, hang on a sec. That's not Ivan. Ivy? Whatever his name is. Hey, I remember you, Arcane, right? You beat me in battle right in front of Ivor Sensei. That one time. What do you want now? I'm here for a promotion match. What? You were just rank Y when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout. Both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Sure. Thank you, I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo. For sure. Well, maybe not. Did they give his titties jiggle physics? Wait, slow bro. I guess. Confusion. You might have me back on the ropes, but I'll just prove that the Fist of Justice never flinches. Medichan. Okay. Psych Thunder Punch, you bitch. I probably should use something actually super effective, but I won't. Girl, you'll never win if you only have 2 Pokemon. Just saying. You're just too strong. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I have to admit that you really mastered your skills. Here, a seed of mastery is for you. What the fuck's that? A rare variety of seed. A certain person can help you upgrade your Pokemon's moves into plus moves if given one of these. If you bring me seeds like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister Gwyn. It's actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Ah, so that's his shish-door. Gwyn? Gwyn? Where are you? So she's not here either then. That's right, Sensei. I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're that trainer defeated Josie outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? I'm here to battle you. He's your opponent for the next promotion match, sir. Ah, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. What about the Z8? I tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger to them. So I rely on my younger sister Gwyn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies, Arcane. I'm just so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you'll excuse me. Alright. I knew something like this would happen. They won't make it simple. And he's off again. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwyn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask to help though, someone who's good at finding people? Know anybody like that in Lumiose? You mean Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Alright then. Oh, some new side quests open up. We'll just have a quick look to see if any of them are like the Holovaders. Hello there, have you ever wanted your Pokemon to heal themselves even while they attack opponents in a battle? Well, I've got good news for you. There are some moves that let you just do that. Some moves actually absorb HP from the opponent. Care to experience the effects for yourself? Your Pokemon will have their HP drained while mine Pokemon are healed. Imagine the horror. Hit and heal? Okay. Sure, we can do this. Why not? Let me know if you're ready to face. We will swap to... I feel like they might have grass or bug. Also, we'll let Pidgeot do some stuff. Told you. Bug. Oh, I think that might be a fire move that does the same. Headbutt. And grass. Oh, maybe even a dark ghost maybe? I don't know. So far all I know is grass, and they'll definitely have one. I do think there is a fire one that absorbs. There might be an electric one that Heliolisk has. Then again, that didn't stop you from winning. To think, I even had all my Pokemon equipped with big roots. Big roots are an item that allow Pokemon to absorb more HP. Here, let me give you one too. Thank you. Once you discover the fun of healing while attacking, it really sucks you in. Of course it does. Alright, so it's just that one over there. I think there's someone over here that can heal us as well, maybe? Wrong way. This person. Much faster. Oh? Oh, I guess we have to talk to them first. Dang it, they got me again. Someone get me out of here, please. Does every Pokemon hit this thing with a powerful move? No need to be gentle. Air Slash? Gotta be a move stronger than that. What do you mean? What strength is Air Slash? 75? Okay. Power Gem is 80. Stronger than that? I see. Psychic is 90, unless you're wanting like literally 100. Like Solar Beam? Fine, we'll teach Solar Beam for a second. Phew. Thanks for helping me get out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. Who did that to you? That was the work of these Spinarak here. Well, truth is, 3 of them are my partners. I call them Spinnerex Sibbies. When they get angry, they always wrap me up and leave me high and dry like that. This time, I messed up by destroying a web they just finished making. Big mistake. The 3 of them strung me up and left me hanging, but I wish they'd just show some mercy. It's not like I did it on purpose. Okay, you made your point. I'll be more careful. I put on this. But you know, would be better use of all that silk, nets and ropes to sell for some quick cash. I'm kidding, that was a joke. Don't string me up again, Spinnerex Sibbies. It's interesting that guy has a haircut that we've been able to have in previous Pokemon games, but doesn't seem to be available in this one. Alright, let's go in here. Unless we unlock more haircuts with more side quests. So far only unlocking colors. Another Arcane, what brings you here? She's just ignoring her client. Well, met once again, Arcane. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwyn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said is that I cannot help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help you look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Ah, I understand. Ask me anything, I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or at the dojo? That would be the City Hall. City Hall? I see your sister certainly has a unique interest, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood, I'm on it. He just left. If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Arcane. We'll be waiting for you in the Jaune district. Let's work together to protect peace of Lumiere. Okay. Alright. There's no fast travel. We'll go here. Into the West Wilds. He oversees a phalanx as his boss. No more Arcane. I looked all over, but Gwyn's not here either. That's to be expected, I will. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwyn. Arcane, I appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Okay. Got yourself a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Good luck. Very suspicious. Managed to find an old friend of mine online. Yeah, I didn't think that was the case. You haven't seen my sweet fur around here, have you? What up here? I don't know why I thought this would be helpful. But... Oops. You have nothing to say. Was there no one else? That girl at the cafe has a cute bag. I should have asked her where she got it. Justice. My rival at work finally got the dressing down he deserved. Sweet, sweet justice. Ivor? Ivor's iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. Okay. I know that's a useful thing. It's like, it's not nice to throw a tantrum when you lose a battle. No paid vacation and we're getting our pay cut? This is ridiculous. Gwyn from Vista Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with complaints about all the complaints lodged by folks near their dojo about how low their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe of Centrica Plaza with a friend after she's done here in the city hall. You find any leads? Gwyn might be Centrica Plaza. That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Centrica Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood, I'm on it. And he was worried about his sister, but must he go off rushing like that each time? I suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. This one food truck where everyone goes to and everything happens. Number arcane, there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blaster roast for you today. I'm in the mood for something else. Please take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Oh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Oh yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be? Okay. Canary? Those two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, they say. I mean, she entered the Canary Quiz Whiz thingy, so she's obviously a fan. However, do you know your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Arcane? Where was it? The Racine Construction. Racine Construction, I'm on it. There he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we've already got it started. We should hurry to Racine Construction too. We certainly hope to see you again soon. I think I have... Do I have enough things to buy a new plush? I do. I need 7 more for the final one. Not here, obviously. It would seem there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Hey, what's the big deal? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This math meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwyn?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwyn. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, detective, but obvious. But like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you must simply tell me where my sister is. Back off, big guy, you're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwyn. Moot it, musclebag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Alright, Arcane, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decide to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. Not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Arcane wins, you'll tell us where we should look for Gwyn? Wish our fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? Give me a minute. I got like everything weak to lightning on my team right now. There we go. That should do it. Oops, I didn't have the right one set up. It's fine. I'll just swap. Bring it on, no mercy this time. I'm going in for overkill. I don't think I have a ground attack. I do have bulldoze. That's it. That is the lightning move that heals. Oh, she's got 4? Okay, let's swap. Ah, Stealth Rock? Yeah, bitch. That's not what I wanted anyway. Yep, maybe I'll do Toxic Spikes. Use something quick. Alright, let's actually just move out of this. Ice Punch? May. Can't be doing that shit. I'm guessing you're going to Mega Evolve as well. Enough playing around. Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. So we can play at that game. Fire punching me. Rush my whole team? Yeah. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Mate, I'm a rank higher than you. Whatever, you wanna know about G-Bolt? Yeah. She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game sesh, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. But that doesn't make sense. All I know is what I've heard. G-Volt wanted to go somewhere where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. And she was going about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that. So she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain? Now we're getting somewhere. Hey, well, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as her partner? Of course, that would be Chandelure. The luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. Fountain seems like a pretty important clue. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwyn Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? Probably the Chloritza fountain. Yes, Chloritza is a water type Pokemon, isn't it? Chandelure is a fire type, which makes it weak to water moves. Great, so we should look for a Chloritza, yes? I'm on it. Is anyone to stop? I think G-Volt might want some alone time? I probably need some space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Chloritza. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Limios, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Arcane. Let's hurry over to the Chloritza fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ever wait, it's Chloritza fountain. Alright, let's go heal though. Oh, I think we're fully healed anyway. Just didn't show it. Alright, I think. Let's swap that around. So it's in here somewhere. Anyway. Yeah, Arcane. I only see a fountain here, there's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. So you have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area then? But then this must be the right place. There's a crystal fountain just like Canary told us. Well, Arcane, do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. Do we have any other leads to go on though? Process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? Especially just empty square. Do we have any other clues? Let's see. Somewhere about the place where X, Y, and Z axes don't meet. Of course, the X-axis is horizontal, the Y is vertical, and the Z is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. We need to adjust our Y. Once we do, that's where we'll be on the right track for Grind Gwyn. You mean we should go down into the sewers? There's all this water in the way. What would your approach be? Vaporize the water? I suppose a legendary Pokemon might have a fire type move hot enough to do that. I don't think anything could evaporate this much water, even after extensive training. Stop the water. Sounds like a tall order. Because the skills I've honed in the Fish of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. I'll just smash the fountain. That will cause the water to shoot upwards, yes, and then the water pooling below will drain away. A perfect solution. Go, Phalanx, use... Stop right there. And just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fist of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, or maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. And I should use my martial arts after all, and... Okay, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam, bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzles, to stop the flow of the water that's filling the pool, ought to empty into the sewer. Alright. I can do that. Or can I? You know Ice Beam, yeah. Perfect. Marvelously done, Arcane. Look, the water's draining through the sewers. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick, then let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. However, certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head into Arcane. Oh, it's actual separate location. Oh, like actual sewers. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokemon, you say, but Gwyn will be safe down here? So we're trying to find her. Understood, I'm on it. There he goes again. Come on, we should have a look for Gwyn. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Interesting. I wasn't expecting sewers. Noibat? Does it notice me? Hard to tell. What's the point of aiming? Seriously? What else is around here? Another Noibat. Huh. Attack it. Name it. Okay, Squirk. I wonder if I can come back here afterwards. Oh, cannot go that way. There's too much water. I'm guessing it won't lock up. Right? Oh. Hopefully not. There you are, Arcane. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. And let us power through a pure strength. I'll smash through this barrier so we may proceed. No destroying public property. The keyhole. Nothing out of the ordinary. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just find the key. What do you think the key could be? Maybe a Pokemon. It sounds... I can't even make an educated guess. It's probably a clef key, yeah. Well, that Pokemon has some keys. There's a clef key, right? Let's go after it. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys can help us open up the lock back there. And I should go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I throw reach speeds over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately mean that there is a chance Klefki being knocked out as its cause, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Stop it right there. It's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient history anymore. This also raises concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave the matter to Arcane. Yeah, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Are you trying to hint that I should be using Ultra Balls by now? Alright, so we can't actually fight for you. We don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch it. I will try my best. It's level 4. What? Nice catch. I feel I've witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. It's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Kevhi can get us to open that lock for us. They're just going to stick its head in there. Its antenna, whatever you want to call it. Counting on you, Klefki. Or is it like the ancient key that's hanging at the bottom? It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Huh, I really thought that was going to be the trick to get through there. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we truly are suck, might we try out my plan? First of all, thanks for calling Madam Detective. But just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan? There's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then we must be opened by a key, but there's no guarantee that the said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my honest fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch. With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Look, if you got that much strength, you might as well use it. This leads nowhere. Some gay Astley. Oh, I cannot get across? That's kind of poop. Skrill. I was hoping I'd find one of these. Dragalge is like one of my favorite Pokemon from this generation. Hope I can find an alpha one. Right, but I'm leaving before I get killed by these Ghastly. Is that another wild? I've already got a Clefly, I don't need another one. How do I get up? I guess I cannot from here. Rodents. I want one of those. And one of those. Oh, ice? Okay, let's break the ice with some icy wind. Right, we might need to actually take out these guys before they harass me. These guys are stronger than I was expecting. I need an AoE move. Another plume. Bulldoze. Rock slide. There we go. Crunch. All that for crunch. Alright, so that's where we need to go. I'm just gonna explore a little, see what else I can find in here. Well, that just loops me around. This is a dead end over here. Huh? What saw me? Oh, it's not one of those. Is that it? I'll have to come here maybe at night time, although we don't have time at the moment, so I think that's probably because in like a segmented section. But I want to find a Scrope or Dragalge, that's Alpha. Did you ever see that? Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Maybe the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. Is that Scrub chasing me all the way out here? What are you doing? Obviously it wanted to be caught. Alright, let me just heal just in case. Looks like a dead end, no doors or anything, and no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost type Pokemon, so it's unsurprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to somewhere to wherever Gwyn is. Keen observation, given the situation I say that's highly likely. Right, let's search every last inch of this room. Is it probably like in there? Under this mountain of rocks? I feel like it might be an invisible well. Can I break him? No, I cannot. Nothing special about him. We checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to punch through the wall. Strength is power, strength is justice. I thought it was just gonna be like, okay, it is. An illusory wall. That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I punched a wall and had my fist go straight through it without breaking it. I feel like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? The wall isn't real in the first place, so someone or something conjured up an illusion of the wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusory walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Is he pushing ahead? I know it. We broke the illusion. The chill I felt when passing through makes me think it could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? Welcome in Elgard, how you going? I think so. We can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. And I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be happier for it. You been lurking? Arcane look. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwyn. How about a Pokemon is roaming freely around? Doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry. There's a bit of a story. But it's kind of like a drip fed to you through the Royale ranking. So I'm currently rank E. We started at rank Z. So we know that there's issues with the city. We don't know why, though. That's what we're trying to figure out. I got surf. And it seems like now that we got to rank F, every time we have to rank up, there's something we have to do with people. We can't just progress. So this is kind of like a side story. It doesn't seem to be part of the main reason at the moment. One matte painting. Do you mean matte as in M-A-T-T-E? But yeah, the textures aren't great. I think it's because, which I've said before, I think they're doing that thing with, trying to appease both Switch 1 and 2 users, and trying to have it run on the old system, but the new system suffers by having it being very limited in what it could potentially be. But gameplay-wise, I'm still having fun. I can ignore, like, graphics aren't everything for me. I mean, I play a lot of old games as well. But it does sort of show, like, you can see where corners were cut, so it would run on the Switch 1, and you can see what they've had to scale back, which is not great. Like, there's a lot of potential. But, you know, they gotta make that money, so they gotta release it on both. The tutorial is absolutely garbage, though. It's like way too long for 2025, and there's no way to skip it or be like, I'm not a child. I played Pokemon before. I get it. Gwyn. Huh. And one thing I did notice is there's like none of the Pokemon or characters' clothing or anything has textures. Which is weird because like Scarlet Violet, all the Pokemon were textured. They weren't just like smooth. We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Come on, it's obvious that she just likes to hang out here by herself. Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There's no culprit because there's no crime. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwyn, however she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind the whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon. Leave the rest to you. Fine, you're a Pokemon trainer too, girl. Alright, she's using Ghost and Fire. Well, Cameraptor's good for that. Oh shit, I need to move all my shit around. That's fine. I should move multiple, actually. That might be easier. How do I do it? That's new. You couldn't do that before. Like, before they had to be in the same, like, grid base. But that's fine. I think this team should be fine to fight her. Pudding Sharpedo. It's really like, so the issue with Pokemon is you gotta wonder whether it's Game Freak or Nintendo that's cutting them at the knees for trying to do things, because you see concept art. So I've seen concept art of Scarlet Violet, and it shows like the concept art is crazy good. It shows that they haven't run out of ideas or anything. So it's like, what's the issue? Is it like Game Freak being over-promising that they can do stuff in time for Nintendo's restrictions and cutting corners, or is it Nintendo not letting them have the time to like properly develop? There's like something going, or they both sides are just like, yeah, no, let's just speed it up, you know? Anyway. Because if you played Scarlet Violet, there's like the Team Star, and you have a battle with them, and they all have a car, and the car looks exactly the same in every single one, but in the concept art, they all had different vehicles, and the different teams looked like different styles of gangs, and it just looked so much cooler. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win. So you all leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. Alright, girl. Gwyn. Yeah, I mean, that's my suspect as well. Night Slap, heal block? I don't need to block healing if I kill you first. Gourgeist. Do you want to let use some fire on that? Lava Plume. Trick or treat. Okay, let me do so much. Oh, what? Use a G move? Excuse me? Enemies haven't used that before. Are you gonna Mega Evolve? I've seen your Mega Stone. Yeah, here we go. Chandelure, Mega Evolve, finish them. So Chandelure gets a new Mega Evolution as well. Oh no, watch out for Sia. You know what, I'll Mega Evolve as well. Night Slash. Corrupt Protect. Too late. That's what you get for using defensive moves. Go on the offensive. Your Pokemon shine with justice. It's true. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Agreed. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumiere. Incorrect. Looker is. But he's missing or something, I don't know. And Arcane is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. I see. And what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, I will. And once you start battling in the ZRL, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I'd love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Arcane. This is true then. Arcane is my opponent for the next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bouts. I hope you will excuse me. It's gonna cry. Honestly. I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favourite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residence. Let's say. Of course. I hope I can get to go back down here. I need like 17 shiny Dragalge. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. What does that even mean? What the fuck's an expansion suit? Is that some reference that I don't get? Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, okay? When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Alright. Let's go heal up. Well, oh, lost Pokeballs? I did throw them randomly. Alright. Alright, if we're gonna fight a Foyton guy. What are you doing over here? Flying, psychic. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, but before we fight him again, because that took a bit of time, I will take a break. So I'm going to be a bit